Hi guys, and welcome to a new video on the channel. I'm back this time with top 5 formations you gotta play until FC 26 comes out. These are the formations that are the most popular in the pro scene right now. I'm not gonna put them in any order because I think most of these are just personal preference. So it's up to you to decide in which order you want to put them after you tried them. I'll let you know my opinion, but then it's up to you to decide. So, starting off with the 4-4-2, one of the best formations in the game this year. So let's first take you through the tactics. For the goalkeeper, we have sweeper, keeper, balanced, center backs, defender, defend. I think this one will be the case for every formation I show, so nothing special until now. Then left and right back, full back, balanced. Then both center mids will be on box to box. This is important because it will help you going forward a lot. Maybe make the build up a bit more tough, but yeah, we'll make up for it. Right and left mid, 4-4-2, will be on inside forward. This is so that we create the most danger in the middle, and when we have that reset and we look forward for that pass, all four will be inside of the box and will give you a better variety of options for you to choose from. And the strikers both on advanced forward attack. In this formation, some clips will of course play on the background, but in this formation, few stuff is really important. Defensively, you're always in a 4 and a 4. The two strikers don't really defend, so run back a lot with your midfield. So I don't mean the center mids, but also with the right and left mid. Going forward, it's the biggest weapon. How do you want to build up? You want to build up through the wings and cut it, and in the end, reach the byline, cut it back to the midfielders, and from there, you can find your pass. There are different ways to attack with it, but I think those two strikers really need to have good passing, to connect with each other, and the box-to-box of the midfielders also create that extra, those extra bodies in front of goal. This is why we go for box-to-box, so we have more threat going forward. I forgot to say as well, for the 4-4-2, make sure to have it on a balanced build-up and a high defensive line. Formation number 2 is the 4-2-1-3. This is the most annoying formation to face in Weekend League, but also the easiest formation to play. And why is that? Let's first go through the tactics. So I got, again, balanced build-up and high defensive line. Then let's go to the goalkeeper. He's on sweeper, keeper, and defenders, defender, defend. Okay. Fullback, defend for both right and left back. It's because we just play counter-attacking play in this formation. Very important now. The DMs, deep line playmaker, build-up. This is so that, also when you have the ball forward, those DMs will push up the pitch, yourself available for a pass back or whatever. Cam will be on playmaker, can also be on shadow striker, but I think playmaker is now better because the other three are way further forward. And then right and left forward, or winger, will be on inside forward and roaming. In this case, they will occupy the half spaces between the fullback and the center back a bit better, and then striker advance forward attack, nothing special. So what is this formation? This formation is the counter-attacking formation. But when you have that ball back, those four up top will be waiting there for that counter-attack. And this is especially very, very good when your opponent attacks with one of his fullbacks. Because if one of those fullbacks is gone, you can immediately expose that and play that through ball. If they have maybe incisive, it's even better to those forwards. You can also play non-counter-attacking football with this formation. And this is because of the deep line playmaker we put with the build-up on the CDMs. If you reach the byline, they'll always be available for that pass back. And then what's so good about this formation is that you have right and left wingers. A negative about having right and left wingers is obviously that they don't defend. But the attacking position they take up is the best I've seen. It's way better than the right mid and left mid. And this gives you just so many more opportunities going forward, and it's really a good formation to use. Alright, next formation is the 4-4-1-1. This is meta the whole year, so nothing special about this formation, but let's dive into it. Goalkeeper will be on sweeper, keeper balanced, defender defend, build up self balanced, and defensive approach high. Fullback on the right and left back, but now it depends. If you play against a 4-2-1-3, you put it on defend. If you don't play against a 4-2-1-3, you can put it on balanced. Then for the DMs, we put them both on holding defend and the cam on playmaker. This means that the cam will be very close to those center mids to receive the ball between the lines. But yeah, we'll talk about it later. Then left mid, right mid, inside forward, and striker advanced attack. So it will basically the same idea as we had for the 4-2-1-3, inside forward on the wingers, playmaker on the cam. So what's good about this formation? I think it's pressing wise the best formation there is. because our centimeters are high up the pitch. You have that cam as well to press. And yeah, the only option really has is waiting till space opens up, but that's difficult because if we are aggressive, then you can't wait. But going forward, it's so good as well, because the number 10 position this year is really special with those first time through balls, but also with the regular through balls to your left mid, to your right mid, you name it. And then there's always people waiting, especially the other winger, because he'll be on inside forward and yeah, he will be tucked in to the box waiting for that extra pass. Compared to the 4-2-1-3, the right and left mid, they defend. So it makes it easier to just soak up pressure as well, instead of just having to defend with 6. In this formation, most of them you defend with like 9 or 10. But what's always the case with center mids and left mids is that you have to run them back manually as well to get the most value out of them. Personally, I right now play the 4-4-1-1, so if that's a reason for you also to go over it, it's my favorite at the moment. Next up, we have the 4-2-3-1 wide formation. This one is good in every FIFA or FC, in FIFA 19, 20, 21, probably in 26, FC 26 will be good as well. 4-2-3-1 wide, so again, balanced build-up style, high defensive approach, sweeper, keeper, defender, defend. Well, we got that out of the way. Then, same applies, it's basically the same instructions as a 4-4-1. So you can see it on the screen, and the same applies to the fullbacks. It depends if you're playing as a 4-2-1-3 or not. You can change maybe holding on the DMs to deep line playmaker, but it's up to you. These are the ones I use, but it's the same idea really as a 4-4-1. The only thing is, compared to the 4-4-1 is that going forward, it's a bit worse. It's a bit worse, let's be honest, because you have DMs instead of CMs. Pressing wise, it's also worse. Now I say only things that are worse. Why is it worse in pressing? Because you have DMs, so they stand a bit further back, so it's easier for opponent to play out that first phase build-up. But what's better about this formation is, one, the build-up, because the CDMs are close to the center backs, to the defenders to collect the ball, so it's easier to find them. And two, what's better is defending around your own box. So when your opponent cuts it back, DMs will always be closer to your center backs to close the space, compared to CMs. This is basically the 4-2-3-1 compared to 4-4-1, but it's kind of the same idea in general. And then the last formation of the video, it's the 4-5-1. This formation is taking over in the pro scene as well. Balanced high, sweeper, keeper, defender, defend. Now, one of the fullbacks gotta be on fullback defend, and the other one gotta be at wingback. So you choose whatever side you have a stronger defender or the better attacker. Then both right and left mid will be inside forward, and the middle center mid will be holding. On the side you play with wing back. You also put that midfielder, you put it on playmaker attack, and the other one, the opposite side, is on box to box. Why is this formation good? First of all, you have so much control in the midfield. 3 midfielders there. If you got tiki-taka on all of them, you can always find someone there. Probably also have a superiority in the midfield because most of the people play with a cam, so that cam is basically a 3v2 in the middle every time, so it's easy to build up. Mainly you build up on the right and work the ball from outside to the inside, because what will happen then is, let's say Sesko is pushed on the pitch, Leao comes to the inside, you play him there, maybe you bail out a defender from him, and those midfielders will then pop up into the box as well, so Charlton and Vitinha in this case. Son will come on from the other side, and it's just extra passes everywhere, so many options everywhere, and yeah, that's why it's really good. But you need a patient build-up first, and it's also a good pressing formation, but a different kind of pressing. You won't take the ball with center backs, but it's good whenever he tries to play it from his midfield to the attackers, because there you have 5 guys in a row. You'll have a whole line of warriors waiting there for you. To close the spaces and not allowing him to bridge that gap. I think a lot of pros right now use it. I know Levy used it the whole year, but a lot of guys are starting to follow him because they see the potential in this formation. So guys, this was the video. 5 formations you can use until FC 26, the best 5 formations. And if you've got any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, I'll see you for the next time. Bye.